You know how you crave getting back in shape, mama, and you're like, I freaking want to so bad. And where the heck am I actually going to put workouts? I am too freaking busy to actually work out every day of the week. Give me the next 5 minutes, girl, because I'm actually going to teach you today how to find your own unique secret sauce way of working out, getting back in shape again, and freaking loving it and sticking with it this time. My name is Amanda Fisher of AmandaFisherCoaching.com. I help moms just like you rock their happy place in their body and in their mind using simple but powerful food and movement strategies like I'm going to teach you today to get back into that inner athlete fighting shape again, feel freaking awesome because of it, and also do it in the least amount of time as possible because, yeah, we're all busy. None of us have time to be doing this stuff, right? We're busy moms. Life is busy. So you keep going back and forth, right? With like I want to get in shape. I want to feel like that inner athlete again. I want to feel connected to my body again, right? Wanting it is definitely not the issue. You have wanting it down pat, right? But implementing it feels a little stressful, right? When you're like, I have to work out every day. Where the heck am I going to do that, right? And so a lot of times what happens is we're like, I'm going to work out, I'm going to get up early every single day of the week. I'm going to work out 6 days a week before my family wakes up for the day. I'm going to do it. I'm finally going to get back in shape again. And then we start doing it. And we're like, oh my God, I'm so stressed out. I cannot literally handle this. And we bail, right? We feel overwhelmed and we bail. Keep listening. I'm going to teach you how to do this your way because it gets to go your way. You get to stick with working out again, feeling like that inner athlete again, and doing it in a way that feels like it finally freaking fits your life. I'm going to teach you my real life approach. That's what I call it, right? Real life approach. So here's what happens. You ready for it? It can't be a mystery after I told you that it's called the real life approach. When you're in the place where you're like, I want to get back in shape again, and you're starting to plot like where all these workouts are going to go and how it's going to go down for you and how you're going to get up every day of the week early before your family and slay this thing and whatever, and do it and finally get back into that inner athlete fire again, I want you to stop and pause for a second. Here's the thing. You're a kick-ass mom, right? And you're a kick-ass woman and you like do all of the things and you put your entire heart into every freaking single one of them, right? That doesn't mean that you have to go hard and go every day on your workouts, right? That does not mean that you have to work out 6 or 7 days a week and get up and be super disciplined and hustle before your family wakes up, in 10,000 Fitbit steps and 87 workouts and blah, 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 and overwhelm. That means we're going to put our real life into the equation first before we commit to our fitness, right? This is the key to finding your own secret sauce way here. Let me teach you how to do that right now, okay? Here's what this looks like I'm going to teach you through like application from my own life. I'm not willing to wake up every morning of the week before my family wakes up to work out. I don't freaking want to. I have zero interest in that. I like sleeping and I like doing other things other than working out, even though I like feeling in shape and feeling like an inner athlete, right? But I'm also not willing to work out every day mid-afternoon when my family gets home or at night when my family's home because I want to spend time with them and because we have other things going on and because I want to eat supper together as a family and because I want us to be together and actually have some quality time together. So what am I willing to do? Right? I'm actually willing to wake up 3 mornings a week to get a workout in before my family wakes up. Just 3, 2 to 3, right? I am absolutely on board and willing to do that for myself, right? I'm willing to take the time to set my alarm clock and get that sucker blaring before my family wakes up and go drag my butt down to the basement and do an early morning workout. 3 mornings a week. I'm willing to do that. Right? That fits my real life. I'm also willing to take my family for a walk after supper or take myself for a walk after supper, right? I'm willing to do that almost every day of the week, to be quite honest, unless it's raining because I'm kind of a fair weather walker and I don't want to walk in the rain, right? I'm willing to do that. So here's what I want you to do. When you're in this place where you're like, I want to get back in shape again. I want to get consistent. I want to feel that inner athlete fire. I don't I stress myself out when I commit to training for a 5K and then adding strength training on top of it and then trying to hit 10,000 Fitbit steps, a day, and then trying to do this, that, and the other thing and getting really hardcore and really disciplined. I want you to stop for a second and I want you to ask yourself, number one, what you're not willing to compromise on with your family. You should never, ever, ever have to compromise on things like wanting to spend time with your family over a workout, right? Sometimes that is going to happen. But more days than not, you don't have to sit around and compromise on like the things that you're not willing to do. What we're doing here, you guys, is for the rest of your life, right? This is like a whole life, real life approach to rocking your inner athlete in shape, happy place, day in and day out until you're like 97 years old, right? Or older, right? Like we're in this for the long haul, badass, right? So you don't have to be willing to get up every freaking morning of the week before your family, or cut into your family time after work, or, leave, 5 days a week for like 90 minutes at a time to go get really hardcore, super hardcore fitness worked out, right? Make a list of the things you're not freaking willing to compromise on, because this little food and fitness thing, this like health journey, this like get in shape journey, or get in shape again journey gets to work exactly the way that it needs to fit your real life, right? So like ignore all this like crazy advice and make a list of the shit you're not really willing to do. And then be honest with yourself. What am I willing to do? Like this week, next week, and for eternity. What am I willing to do? Me personally, I'm willing to get up 3 mornings a week before my family to fit in a workout that I know makes me feel good and makes my body feel good and makes me feel connected to myself again and brings back that inner athlete fire and that getting me back in shape feeling, right? I know I'm willing to do that. I know I'm willing to go for after dinner walks with my family and by myself. I know I'm willing and actually like I crave going for bike rides and walks on the weekend. I know I'm willing to do that. Not just today, not just for the next 14 days, but I'm willing to do that for the rest of my life, right? I'm willing to put forth an effort every day. So when you're in the place where you're like, I feel so overwhelmed by having to work out every day, understand you don't need to do that, right? For sure, you don't need to do that to get back in shape. But you do need to push the envelope and turn the dial a little bit. So what are you willing to do? Three mornings a week? 3 days a week after work? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do for the rest of your life? Those are the questions that we ask to fit this into your real life and make it stick and actually allow you to love it and love the process and love like the ease of which it fits into your life. Get it? This gets to work your freaking way. We're not turning it into a job. You already have one of those, right? We're not turning it into this hardcore hustle thing. We don't need to. This gets to work simply and easily into your life. That does require a little bit of like mindset shift sometimes and like letting yourself experience a new way of doing it, but it does not require 6 days a week, crazy workouts, all this like I have to get up every morning really early before my family and blah, 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 and I have to make it look like this and it has to be super hardcore and whatever. That kind of stuff makes me want to just not do it at all because it makes me overwhelmed, right? And I think it's making you overwhelmed too. So what are you willing to do? What are you willing to fit into your life? 2 mornings a week? 3 mornings a week? 2 afternoons a week? 3 afternoons a week? What are you actually willing to do to get into shape, right? Don't make it be super hardcore because it doesn't need to be. Let this be what you're actually freaking willing to do, right? Make a small little list of that. And it's probably not going to be more than like 3 to 4 things, right? And that's absolutely enough to get you into shape if you're doing it the strategic, smart way, right? If you want my approach as to how to do this, I do this inside of my virtual workout community, designed exactly for busy moms just like you, on how to channel that inner athlete fire again, work out in a way that's smart, strategic, that gets the job done in 3 sessions a week, right? Very, very focused, smart sessions that are 30 minutes in length, right? Because I ain't willing to work out like for 5 hours a week either. I might do 90 though, right? 90 minutes a week for sure. If you want more information on my virtual workout community, you can head to amandafishercoaching.com/core and it will take you right there, right? Remember, you don't have to do things that that don't sound like you, that don't feel like you, that you're not even willing to do, or that make you stressed or overwhelmed or like cringe to get back into shape and to feel your inner athlete fire again. What are you willing to do? Get clear on those 3 or 4 things. Let them be super, super simple, and then freaking apply them. And if you need to surround yourself with positive moms just like you who are doing that, go ahead and check out my workout community, because you're going to find those people there. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.